How do? This is a quick how-to on how do you do it. Many of you have asked me, James, won't you tell me how do you do it? Well, this is what to do when you do how do you do it. I'll point the camera at the ukulele, shall I? Okay, we'll start with a few things about the chords in the song. The first chord change is G to E minor. So, okay, if you insist. Right, the first chord change goes from G to E minor, and I'm playing that by playing a normal G shape and then adding my little finger here on the third string at the fourth fret. If you prefer to play your E minor like that or like that, that's fine. I just find it quicker to continue to hold the G shape and to put that little finger on, add the little finger to make the E minor shape there, that way with these three fingers. But equally it's fine just to change from G to E minor. You could even actually take your third finger off when you're playing the G, take the third finger off and get an E minor 7 that way, and that'll probably sound fine in this song. Next chord after that is A minor 7, which is of course just strumming the open strings with nothing fretted at all. Then we come to a D chord. On screen my D chord is going to look like this. All I'm doing is just normally I'm one finger per string. I play D that way, so with those strings 2, 3 and 4 there at the second fret. If you play your D with one finger or with two fingers like this perhaps, equally fine, it's all good. But when I play a D I do it this way, and on screen it looks like a bunch of bananas, I'm afraid, but that's just how it goes. Okay, so apart from those things about the chords there, we now get to the actual kind of tricky moves in the song. And the first one is the G-C move that's notated as G-C/. And the way this sounds is it's one hit on G, a hit on C, and then a little strum on the C. So we go like this. So it's down, 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 up, down, up. So I'll just play that slowly as a little loop just so you can get the feel of it. So that's an idea of that G-C move. Now in the first verse that's followed then by a walk up from F to G. So we play F, F sharp and G. Now the way to play F sharp, it's an unusual chord for us perhaps, but the way to play F sharp here is to just use a G shape but to move it to the first fret. So where you'd normally play G at the second fret with your index finger and your second finger at the second fret, if you play it instead at the first fret, that gives you an F sharp. You can perhaps put your thumb over the top and mute the G string, the fourth string there, and you get F sharp. So that move from F to G goes. So if we put the whole thing together with the G-C move, it's and so on. Later in the song we have the G-C move again, and then that's followed by the move that goes from G to A minor 7, and it's notated as G, A minor 7, G, A minor 7, G, and it sounds like this. So I'll just loop that round, play it slowly. So following the G-C move, it would sound like this. bridge, there's a similar move that goes from D to A minor 7, and it sounds like this. I'll play that now slowly and loop it again and again. So when we put it all together, it should come out sounding like this. 2, 3, 4. How do you do what you do to me? I wish I knew. If I knew how you do it to me, I'd do it to you. How do you do what you do to me? I'm feeling blue. Wish I knew how you do it to me, but I haven't a clue. You give me a feeling in my heart, like an arrow passing through it. Suppose that you think you're very smart, but won't you tell me how do you do it? How do you do what you do to me? If I only knew, then perhaps you'd fall for me like I fell for you. Okay folks, hope that was helpful, and I'll see you on Tuesday.